up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you just a few basic building tips and tricks for your electronics, for your wiring, for your bases, fobs, cliff platform, towers, etc, etc. I know it's common knowledge to most, but not all, so if you're an experienced player or you feel like you already know, then go ahead and start watching. But if you don't and you feel like there's going to be something here you could learn, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so I've got some examples here of, I'm going to try not to be mean, but of a Bob kind of early stage, not really knowing what's going on kind of way of building. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've built bases like this in the past, especially if you're in a rush or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with it. It can be defended as long as your cables can't be greased from the outside. There is no advantage to building it how I've done it over there, but for me, aesthetically, this isn't the way I would do it. It looks a bit ugly. I don't want to see all these boxes and all that kind of stuff. So personally, I would go with this kind of approach. So this is exactly the same as the one over there. It's got the exact same cabling, offers the exact same results. It's neater. It looks more professional. It looks like, you know, it's better. Come on guys, like, be honest, that's way better. Yeah. So the way to achieve that, bear with me because I've got so much shit on me. So cross sections and pillars. All right. So you just start with a foundation and then a pillar. I feel like such a douche for covering this just because it should be so common knowledge, but for those of you that don't know, so it's pillar and then sink a foundation. Once the foundation's sunk, you can see it clearly for that gap. Just take a cable, try and get each corner of the foundation to be in line. Again, I'm in creator mode, so this thing's sensitive as shit, but yeah, about there will do. So like so, and then you can take away pillar and foundation, and voila, look at that guys, you don't have to have an ugly base. Yeah. So now you can continue out with your cables, etc, etc. So he says as he places it into the floor, and then voila, look at that, no cables on show. Your outlets don't show either. I'll show you that now. Outlets don't show either. There you go. And then you can throw a Jenny on anywhere on there you like. I mean, anywhere where there's a snap point for a cable, you can put a Jenny. Yeah. Now, the next thing I want to touch upon, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you can go ahead and rewind and just watch it again. But the other thing I want to touch upon is the difference between a pillbox and a fob. Fob to me means that it's got enough resources inside to the extent that you don't have to return back to your main base, yeah, to repair or whatever. So a fob would probably be something of this kind of size with a smithy, fabricator, vaults, excess kits, cryo-fridge, but it depends what kind of raid you're going for. This, guys, is a pillbox. This is what you build for temporary defense whilst griefing, or even if you just, this might even go down before the main fob goes down, just to give you that quick instantaneous coverage whilst you're pushing or about to push or whatever. You get the drift. Yeah. So the way you build those and the way I would do it, so I'll take me and another tribe mate. It doesn't have to be just two, you can be more, but usually two is enough. And we're going to go ahead and imagine that set of foundations over there is the base we're trying to fob up on. I'm going to use this big tree here as a dating point. Straight off the bat, I'm going to use generator. Generator is affected by foundation range also, so it won't let you put it down if there's foundations in the area. So yeah, so Jenny, and I do it as quick as this. I'll try and do it quick, he says. So you do Jenny, pillar, outlet, put straight to the thing, gas in. Yeah, it's way harder to do on this. It's way easier when you're not in God mode, but let me try that again just to emphasize how fucking easy and quick it is to do this. So you're pushing that set of foundations over there, you do Jenny, boom, and then I come straight up to it, gas in, push. Whilst I'm doing that, usually a tribe mate will be putting heavies or whatever it is about here, just giving us some sort of defense. Yeah, even if they see the generator, we're gonna have to be unlucky enough for them to have a set of flame arrows on them to quickly grief it. Yeah, so the heavies give you that instantaneous coverage. Now you can put the important bits on without the stress of not having turret coverage. So now the easy part is, so he says, but he wants that. Now the easy part is to put the foundation over it, and like I said, you've already put the gas in, so you don't need to worry about gas. And it's just like this, guys. Yeah, and then ceiling on top, like so. And that's it. So you'd have turrets on the floor here. At this point now you're covered. You know you have a bit of time to do what you got to do. So then, I mean, sure, again I don't need to show you what you need to put on it, but I will anyway. Like so. And I would usually, this is the design I would use. So you want the, there you go, that's a snappy one. And like so. And then like so, and then like so, yeah. So went a bit off there, but you get what I'm saying, yeah. So you would use the center, and then put, you know, heavy, heavy, heavy. Again, I'm going to touch upon another obvious fact that should be obvious. If you don't have these little silhouette lines here that go to the turrets, it usually means that there's no power to them, so you need to get an outlet closer, which might require more cabling. But with this kind of design here, using the large wall and then just going one up with your cable and an outlet, that's usually sufficient enough to get power to them. And now you're Gucci, yeah. So you had turrets on the floor, you now have the tower built, and you can build this in minutes. Honestly, once you get a bit of practice, you can do that in minutes. Another thing that I imagine not a lot of new players know how to do is getting your cables into pillars and protecting them when going vertically. So you can build towers with this, you can build cliff platforms, chandeliers. So again, we'll show you. Okay, so now we're going to go on to how to get your cables protected inside pillars to make hanging turret tower designs, or chandeliers, or sky towers, or whatever it is where you got to run cables up and you don't have a tech Jenny and you still want to protect those cables and outlets. An easy way to do it is, of course, get your platform, and then once you've got your platform, let me just put this gun away because this is so annoying on this side. So once you got your platform, then you can go ahead and put a Jenny down. Always Jenny first. Like I said, unless you have all the time in the world, it's just simpler, easier, and safer to just throw the Jenny down first. You can always protect it afterwards. So Jenny down first. Go ahead and put a cross section off it, and then depending on where you want to put them, I mean, personally from this one, I would probably do three sets of pillars going down. So the first set's going to be here. So I'm going to try and do the first set there, and the first set here. Like I said, once you're experienced, you don't need to do it this way. You can kind of gauge it with just your free hand in here. But I'm just talking in terms of very minimal effort required, but guaranteed results. This is probably the best way. Like so. Now, how to get the cable through the center? What I would do is get the pillar, put it in the center. Real simple. Put the pillar in the center, pillar in the center. Yeah. Now, take your cable and put it on the very edge of the foundation. And if you take the foundation away, this now should be landing in the center of this pillar, this cable right here. When the fucking thing decays, come on, come on, stop trolling me. Okay, alright. So there you have it, slap bang in the middle, right the way through. It's Gucci. Yeah, that's how you get your stuff inside your pillars. We're going to repeat that again over here. Again over here. Like so. And then we're just going to throw. Okay, so using a tappy jar or a griffin or whatever, then from then on you would follow that down. You'd follow that down. Like so, and then you can just go ahead and layer that with your pillar. and so forth and so forth. So that's how you get your pillars to protect your cabling when you're trying to do towers. Like I said, this stuff should be common knowledge, but for those of you who isn't, this is for you. Again, of course, you need to put outlets in there. Now, connecting it to the Jenny used to be tricky. These kind of designs were preferably with tech generators, but now that we have the glorious flexi cable, that is no longer an issue. So all we're going to do now to finish this design off, and being an aesthetic kind of guy, trust me, I know this isn't pretty, but yeah, I don't even know why I put this one here. All you want to do is bring the cables as close to the main power source as you can, and then just using a flexi, just join them, just like so. It's easy peasy, no tech required, no tech Jenny required, and voila. So that's gonna be it for the video. It's gonna be short and sweet. I know this stuff's basic, real basic. I promise you, I'm not trying to con anyone. I know it's, you know, it's not no new information or anything like that. It is really basic, but I still see a lot of people making mistakes with Jennies exposed and all kinds of stuff that just doesn't need to happen, and having messy bases with cable show and blah blah. So it's just for the new guys, for the people that don't know. Now you know. It's easy to do, real easy. The more you practice, the more you get it. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, it did help you, and you did learn something, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm going to be working on a how-to series, whether it be how to build, how to tame certain creatures, how to get, you know, farming spots, best farming spots for certain high demand resources, etc, etc. But yeah, if this is something that you want to see more of, and you are a newish player and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, peace.